a spark to come through for Sam's Club. Nothing's come through yet. Planning on doing an 11 o'clock pickup and hoping that we'll see if we get anybody in here in the chat. I finally got it to work. So, how's everybody doing? Gonna wait to see. Okay, we're getting one now coming in on Spark. Monroeville, New Ken, Cheswick. We're not doing this one. We're going to cancel that one. Sam's Club Pharmacy. Yeah, that one was going out New Ken, but it was going out to Cheswick and out past Cheswick into another place called Harwick. No, thank you. Not for what they were paying. The payout wasn't that great on that, and so hoping to see who we get in here. Now, for some reason, I see we got somebody in here, but my chat, I got my chat at the bottom. Let me know who's in here. You could start chatting to me. Let me know who's in here. So we got on there now is a Sam's Club Pharmacy. We're going to wait and see if we get something else here. How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? See, we got one in here. If you could let me know who you are. Yesterday I had the chat, but I didn't have the video. Today I got the video, but I don't have the chat. So I don't know what's going on. I may have to set up another live to start real quick so that I can get everything to jive. But just sitting here right now in my hotspot. My name is Dave, back at Renegade Gig Hustler, and welcome, welcome. What up, what up? Got another Sam's Club Pharmacy, no thanks. Don't know what happened. And I don't know what's going on with my chat. Oh, okay. What up, Minik? Emic. Where are you from? Welcome, welcome to my live stream on YouTube. As you know, we're talking about the gig economy. I'm waiting here to get a Spark pickup, possibly Sam's Club for 11 o'clock. And we can talk about the gig economy, anything in general, just respect the guidelines. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. It looks like we got 14 people in here. Let me know who you are. Welcome, Minik. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 13 miles east of Pittsburgh in Monroeville, PA. How you doing? How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? We had 14 in here. I see we got 9 in here. What do you do where you're at, Minik? Welcome, welcome, everybody. I see we got 5 in here now. I think a lot of people don't know what this live stream's about, but I work in the gig economy, doing apps like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, Amazon Flex, and right now, Spark Delivery. So welcome, welcome. My name is Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler. I'm a full-fledged YouTube partner on YouTube. And if you haven't yet checked out my channel, head over to Renegade Gig Hustler, where if you vibe with my content, you can subscribe. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button and the alert bell. Open up any notifications so you get notified anytime I drop anything on my YouTube channel. My name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler on YouTube. I am a YouTube partner. Who else do we got in here? I said hello to Minik. Who else has we got in here? Start typing. Let me know what's going on. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Clean across the country. I'm 13 miles east of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania in Monroeville, PA. If you guys want to ask me anything or talk about anything in general, start typing. I'll see the message. I'm waiting to get a 11 o'clock pickup for Sam's Club. It is 10:39 a.m. here in 13 miles east of Pittsburgh in Monroeville, Eastern Standard Time. I see we got 4 in here. I see we got 1 like, so thank you. The more likes, the better off I am. You trigger the logarithm by hitting the like button. The more people we get in here, the better off things will be. That's how it works on YouTube. I'm a full-fledged YouTube partner on YouTube. On my channel, I'm Renegade Gig Hustler. My name is Dave Beckett. Welcome. Who else do we got in here? Start typing. Let me know who you are, where you're from. Welcome to my channel. Don't see anything coming in on Spark. It seems like lately when the offer times are up, it hasn't been that great. When the offer times are low, it's fantastic for me. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, I see we only got 1 in here right now, but our live's just going to continue to run. Now, if I should happen to get 11 o'clock, I'm going to head out of here about 5 minutes to 11 so I can get over to Sam's Club across the highway and get the pickup, and then we're going to get rolling. I have to go in and get my pickup, and I'm going to leave my live on, and when I come back out, we'll resume. I got to go in and get my pickup, go in and scan everything, and load up out here, and we get rolling on the highway and start doing our drops. So I see we got 3 in here right now. All you got to do is start typing. Let me know who you are, where you're from. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube live stream. My name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler on my YouTube channel. I see people popping in. I see people popping out. What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? I'm hoping the Dashing Womble comes by because he came over yesterday from his YouTube channel to get together with me on my channel. And for some reason, when I tried to do my live stream yesterday, my video just wouldn't show up. So, hello, Spark today. Yes. How you doing, Lucky38? What's up with you? What's your name? Where you from? Do you work in the gig economy? Do you do Spark? Let me know who you are, where you're from, and what's going on with you. Welcome, Lucky38. Everybody, welcome to Lucky38. All right, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, way up from me. I'm in Monroeville, PA, 13 miles east of Pittsburgh. Welcome, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. What are you doing, Williamsport, Pennsylvania, Lucky38? We can talk about the gig economy. We can talk about anything in general. If you guys have any questions for me, I've been in the gig economy almost 6 years. My very first app was doing Uber Eats, and then DoorDash, and then Grubhub, and then Spark Delivery, and then Amazon Flex, and I've done Roadie Shipped, Skipcart. I've done so many apps, and all right. Lucky 38 does a part-time job and does also Spark and Uber Eats. Um, what do you like the most, Lucky 38? Do you like the Spark? Do you like the Uber Eats? Down in my market area right here, it's very oversaturated with DoorDash. And you get drivers who come and go. They think they're going to come out here and make easy money, and they find out that that isn't the case. And you got a lot of the same drivers. You got a lot of drivers that done it for a while and don't do it no more. Then you have a rush of new people that come in. So my market area has always been pretty oversaturated with DoorDash. I like Spark too. I think it's consistent. I'm sitting here waiting for an 11 o'clock now, and I'm surprised nothing's coming in because I usually always have an 11 o'clock. So um, I'm on here until 4:30 on Spark or 3:30, and so normally I have an 11 o'clock, and I was hoping we'd get an 11 o'clock so I could roll over right across the highway to pick up at Sam's Club, and I could go in, get my pickup, scan everything, bring it out, load up, and get rolling on the highway. But yeah, small market in Williamsport, I bet. But you could possibly be one of few Spark drivers, so the offers increase for you, and so does the potential for doing pretty good where you live. I see we got Mishra Leela. I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm actually in Monroeville, PA, 13 miles east of Pittsburgh. And I'm working in the gig economy. Been in the gig economy almost 6 years. In June of this year, it'll be 6 years. So welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler on YouTube. And welcome everybody to my live stream on YouTube. I'm a full-fledged YouTube partner. So if you guys have any questions for me, or you want to talk about the gig economy or just anything in general, all I ask is that you respect the guidelines. You can just type down below and ask me anything. Sitting here waiting to get an 11 o'clock pickup for the Sam's Club. And normally I go on these runs and these routes, which I like the Sam's Club pickups a lot. Over at Walmart, my nearest Walmart, tons of drivers over there just getting the groceries and the pickups. But I get those too sometimes. I like the package pickups I get over at the Walmart. And I go on a run, 15, 16, 17 drop-offs and bulk of money. And then I grab another one and I'm well over $100 and some already. And so I see we got two in here. Anyone want to ask me anything, just ask away. Welcome to my live stream. What up, what up? Yeah, Super Walmarts do really good too. Your earnings potential, if you're getting a pickup for 30 some bucks and you do 3, 4 of those, and you've probably met your goal. You can make 100 and some bucks in a little bit of time, probably an hour, probably in a couple hours, 2.5 hours or so. What do you mean, Lucky 38? You said two. What do you mean? Two what? Two pickups? Let me know what you mean. I'm sure as this live goes on, we're going to gather a lot of people in here. And I'm hoping another guy that I subscribed to and supported, he just got recently monetized on YouTube. His name is Ray, and his wife does it with him, and Ray and Wendy, and he's Dashing Womble. So, two Walmarts. That's great. We got a lot of Walmarts all around me, but my local Walmart, not too far from here, about 12 minutes away, I do get package pickups from there once in a while. I'm getting another one here. I think this is the one they originally sent me. This is for Sam's Club, $26.68, no tips, no extra earnings, 20 miles. I'm going to have to reject this because it's not only going out past Plumboro to New Kensington, but out to Cheswick, which is out further, and even into Harwick. So they're trying to take me out even further. So I'm going to reject that. This first day this week, I haven't had 11 o'clock because nothing good's coming in. And there's nothing on the Spark app right now. And So we're just going to be patient and see what we get. Good for you that you got 2 super Walmarts, super centers. If you guys would like to know anything or find out anything about me, just ask away. Just sitting in my hotspot in Monroeville, PA. So it's nice to have somebody else from Pennsylvania in here, even though Lucky 38 is pretty far from me. I've been through Williamsport many times. Oh, my Jeep Renegade, it's running real good. It's running real good. I got to take it into the dealer tomorrow to get some rear wheel bearings on it. It's under my extended warranty. And yeah, my name is Dave. I drive a 2020 Jeep Renegade. Hello? What's up? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't meet her this evening. That's not gonna. Well, oh, okay. Well, yeah, I got an appointment tomorrow up Jim Shorkey for 9:30 to get my wheel bearing replaced, and I don't know. After that, I'm fine. After okay, well, that's all news to me now because that's not the way she told me it was gonna be. Alrighty, that sounds good. What are you up to? Oh, oh, okay. First day this week, I haven't had 11 o'clock pickup at Sam's, so I don't know what's going on over there. So I don't know. I always have an 11 o'clock pickup, and unless it's a weekend and I'm out earlier and I get 10 o'clock sometimes, but I'm like really surprised. It was so busy over there yesterday, it wasn't even funny. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alrighty, Greg, have a good day. All right, thanks. Bye. Friend of mine update me on something. So, what do you drive, Lucky 38? What do you do, Spark in and Uber Eats? Uber Eats was my very first app when I first started doing this, when I broke into the gig economy. Didn't even know I was going to get into the gig economy. And I did Uber Eats, was my very first app. And then DoorDash and then Grubhub and Instacart, Spark Delivery, Amazon Flex I've done. Roadie shipped. Did an app called Skipcart, done several others. I'm getting one for Sam's Club, but it's not my Sam's Club. It's a different Sam's Club. We got a lot of Sam's Clubs. You got any Sam's Club around you, Lucky 38? I see we got 3 people in the live stream. So just all you got to do is start talking. Ask me anything. But what do you drive, Lucky 38? I'm hoping Ray comes over from his YouTube channel. I tried to attempt to do this live yesterday at 11:30, and it was a catastrophe. I was on a run, doing Sam's Club drop-offs, and my my video just would not work. The camera portion, and all I had was the chat, and I Didn't get a lot of time to try to mess with it because I was driving. Oh, Nissan Murano. Oh, great, great. And you do pickups at the Sam's Club like I do too. I get some nice ones here. I had one the other day. Let me tell you this. I had one. There's a guy I'm going to probably be delivering to on Saturday because he likes me to deliver to him. So I'll be on a number of runs. But anyhow, he gave me a $50 tip the last time, and $50 tips 2 weeks before that. And at Thanksgiving time, he gave me $60. So I have a lot of great conversation with him. He's a super guy. And then I continue on with my drops. But I had one the other day. It was 60 some dollars, 70 some dollars. And I ended up getting a $50 tip from one of the customers. So yeah, that was real nice. Lucky 38, are you male or female? My name is Dave. I'm Renegade Gig Hustler on YouTube. I got monetized last summer. Had my YouTube channel for a long time, and then I got monetized. And for you guys that don't know what monetized is, it means that I met all the YouTube eligibility requirements, the criteria to become a partner on YouTube. And once you become a partner, then you start getting paid for your videos. And it's still been a struggle because I try to make people understand that they have to watch my long form videos through and they have to hit the like button. And so because of the ads that run on the videos, the ads are promoting you and you get paid for the ads that are running in your video and by how many views. And views, and as much as subscribers are important, views are even more important because that's what determines what triggers the logarithm. And by triggering the logarithm, that is what determines how much I get paid on YouTube as a partner. Okay, I understand, Lucky 38. So your Sam's Club and your Walmart. About 12 minutes away. That's fantastic. That's like me. I only live 5 minutes from here. I live in the next town over called Turtle Creek, and it's right below Monroeville here. Monroeville is a shopping mecca. So when I started doing Uber Eats over almost 6 years ago, I was the only Uber Eats driver, and I would do very well. The first day I tried Uber Eats, I made $192 in about 2 hours. Yeah, that's when Uber Eats back then used to have the base pay, and the trip supplement. And later on, they got rid of the trip supplement, which was the worst thing they ever did. Now, the old standard was dollar to mile ratio. Not no more. It's $3, $4, $5 mile ratio, and you're very dependent on that tip. Same with DoorDash. But DoorDash, what happened in my market area is it just became so very oversaturated that it's not even funny. Oversaturated happens when there's too many drivers and not enough offers. Now, DoorDash is very, very busy in my area. Very, very, because it's a shopping mecca out here. There's everything out here. But just too many dang drivers. And there were places I didn't even want to go to pick up, like Chick-fil-A is very popular on DoorDash. I hated to go to Chick-fil-A because I'd go in there to pick up an order, and there's 7, 8 dashers standing around waiting for their food. So what does that tell you? When there's not many drivers, pay goes up. When there's too many drivers in oversaturation, pay plummets and goes down. I see we got 4 in here. Let me know who everybody is. But thanks for being here, Lucky 38. If you vibe with my content on my YouTube channel, I have tons of Spark delivery videos on there. If you vibe with my content, please do consider subscribing. Smash the subscribe button, the like button, the alert bell. Open up any notifications. You'll get notified anytime I drop anything on my YouTube channel. And with that being said, why not check out the official Renegade Gig Hustler merchandise store where you can get your official merch. I got everything from men's, women's, babies, doggies. I got everything in there. So, and I'm adding new things as I go. I create all my own graphics. I create all my own everything. I'm a content creator on YouTube. And everything you see in the videos I create, all the custom clips, the amusing clips, my intros, my outros. Okay, thank you so much, Lucky38. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And remember to like and share. And I try to tell everybody who comes on my channel that they need to. Thank you, Lucky38. I try to tell everybody that in order for them to trigger the algorithm, and I try to point out, what I try to do is point out that this may not be important to you as a subscriber, but it's important to me because I'm a YouTube partner. And I spend the time making all these videos, whether they be long-form videos or shorts for you guys. In return, I'm hoping that you guys will follow me and my content, and you will watch my videos all the way through, trigger that algorithm, give me a view, and do me equally as good as I'm trying to do you, if that makes sense. So this is the first day in a long time that I haven't had 11 o'clock pickup. We're going to wait around now to see if we get a 12 o'clock, and those aren't going to drop until between, the round robins aren't going to drop until between 11:30 and quarter to 12. That is if they're dropping on time. So see what happens. I'll wait for another pickup. If I don't get another pickup, then I'm probably going to get out of this spot and go and do other things, but we'll continue keeping the live going. So if you have any questions, just ask away. It can be about anything. Good to have you on here, Lucky38. Another fellow Spark driver and Uber Eats driver and working in the gig economy. How did you find my channel, Lucky38? Were you just scrolling and came across my channel, or did you find out some other way? I'm hoping Ray Dashing Womble comes. He just got monetized on his YouTube channel. He supported me all the way up when I got monetized, and I've supported him. Him and his wife, Wendy, are great. They're from Kansas City, Missouri. He does all sorts of things. Great. Thanks, Lucky38. Scrolling will do that. Sometimes you stumble across something that's really great, and I'm hoping that you feel that way about me. So what's up with you today, Lucky38? You heading out to do some Spark or some Uber Eats, or there's just nothing on the Spark app right now. It's unbelievable. I don't know. But Monday was so busy, and yesterday, and don't know what actually going on over there today. I got Walmart 12 minutes from here. I got Sam's Club right across the highway here. Normally, if I get like 11 o'clock, I'll pull out of here at 10:55, head up to the light to head down the highway, start my trip right there, and the head associate over there has me come in, and since I've been doing it so long to get my pickup, an associate will grab all my stuff, and I'll scan everything and just bring it out and load up and get rolling. Yeah, it's slow. So we're going to see if we can get a 12 o'clock. If we don't get a 12 o'clock, I'm probably going to at least get out of here so I can do some other things later, but we'll keep the live stream rolling. Sometimes when these live streams start, there's only so many people in there, but I've sometimes you get the live going for a good while and there's a ton of people that come in from all over the place. So what brought you into doing Uber Eats and Spark Lucky 38? Just curious and wanted to try it. And you got to try different apps. I'm a strong multi-apper. Most days I've got at least 3-4 apps. I'm always saying that if you don't have at least so many apps running at a time, that there's something wrong. Never to solely rely on DoorDash alone, especially in a market area like mine where it's so very oversaturated. So if you know, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I wanted to try it out. Me too. My very first Uber Eats, I'll tell you a funny story. My very first Uber Eats, I had already, you know, did all the everything to get on Uber Eats, and they accepted me. Did the onboarding and everything like that. And I was just out one day, and I was up the highway here. This was back when I first started doing Uber Eats almost 6 years ago. And I went to hit something on my phone to bring it up, and the Uber Eats app popped up. And I was sitting up at a light up the highway here on Route 22, and I saw 5 guys over on the side. I saw, you know, all the restaurants that's generally around me, and I hit the to go on Uber Eats. Automatically, it started up and had a 5 guys pay me $11.92 to go 2.5 miles. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I accepted it. 12 trips later, about maybe 2.5 hours, I made $192. True story. So that was my very first Uber Eats. And I did that like that consistently. That week I made a ton of money. I did that for the longest time and then eventually got on DoorDash. Then I started making all kinds of money on DoorDash, so I ran both apps. Then I got on Grubhub. Now, Grubhub, it's a bit different than Uber Eats and DoorDash, and you never know, you could be going anywhere on Grubhub. They want to send you further out and whatever, but I've had some good ones on Grubhub. But not as consistent of an app as Uber Eats or DoorDash. So, and the rest is all history. And I finally got on to accepted on Spark. I applied, but it took me 6 months to hear. And I kept messaging them and everything, and they finally got me on there. And I was doing the Walmarts, and I didn't like the grocery pickups so much. I don't really like the shopping ones, but I've done them. And then I started getting package pickup at Walmart. But then I got onto the Sam's Club, and I like those a lot. So, got my seats down most of the time back here because I'm all loaded up. And if you've watched any of my Spark Bit videos, you'll see. In fact, I just dropped a new video yesterday, Lucky 38, called Out in the Boonies. So if you want to check that out, I did one before that called Life is a Highway just the other day. And the one before that was called Rubber Mulch. I ended up getting this mulch and a bunch of other stuff for all the drops that I was doing. And so check that out too. And don't forget about my community post. It's called Post now on YouTube on my channel, where I drop any kind of information or anything that I might be doing. You can check that out. You got the Spark app running right now, Lucky 38? But we're going to sit here until it's 11:07, so the round robins aren't going to drop now until between 11:30 to 11:45 when they normally drop, and that is if they're dropping on time. So we're going to see if we get anything for at 12 o'clock. If we don't, then we're most likely getting out of here because I've been in the spot And that's all I got running right now is Spark. I don't have any Uber Eats and DoorDash running. I usually normally have them on this device. I have two different devices. This is my main one, my OnePlus 12, and I bought this other device off of eBay so I could add a line to my T-Mobile, and I sometimes usually run Uber Eats and DoorDash. Well, I always do on this one that I'm talking to you on. You said turn it off. What did you turn off? Spark or what? I'm not understanding. You know anybody else that likes this kind of that does what we do? Lucky 38. If you know anybody else, let them know about my channel. Remember to like and share. Let them know about my channel. I'd appreciate it. But right now, just not looking too good on the Spark app. And you know what? I don't take a lot of stock in these popular offer times because lately, now right now, for instance, I'm going to show you if you can see this. You see the offer times? So it's showing me 11 o'clock up high, 12 o'clock's up a little higher, and then 1 o'clock. But lately, I seem to be getting good offers and staying busy when the offer times are low. This is supposed to be an estimation of all the stores. So I don't take a lot of stock at times in that. But right now it's been cold here. It's sun shining and everything like that. But they say later today it's supposed to cloud back up, and we're supposed to get a good bit of rain tomorrow and Friday. And I'm sick of the rain. I'm sick of the cold. We want our spring temperatures. It was so hot weeks ago, and then we went into this cold snap again. So, and I'm sure it's the same way for you. You're in Williamsport, so I'm sure it's a bit colder there than it is here. And it's about 41 degrees here right now. Sitting in the Jeep Renegade. So I'm still waiting to see if we get any more people coming in on the live. I scheduled a live the one time, and I had a technical difficulty with it. I had like 50 people in there, and then started getting like 75, 80 people in there, and I could not get something working on it. And by the time I got it working, everybody disappeared, and that's no good. You know, I'm looking for a big live. Are you a regular YouTube watcher, Lucky 38? Now you found somebody who you can share a common interest in anything with. If you ever need anything or whatever, you can email me at renegadegighustler2020 at gmail.com. If you want a certain particular video, let me know. But if you go back in any of my videos on my YouTube channel, I got 500 and some videos on there, and you'll see lately a bulk of them is all Spark, and a lot of good stuff in there. Sally's Beauty, no thank you. So we're just going to sit here to see if we can get a 12 o'clock. If we don't, it's probably going to be it today. It might be an off day. So, but I had 3 super great pickups on Monday and 2 yesterday. Busy Sunday. It was busy Saturday, all the way through the rain. So what else are you doing in Williamsport, Lucky 38? Are you married? Are you what's up? I don't know how old you are or whatever. And but what else do you do in Williamsport besides the Uber Eats and the Spark delivery? 11:13. We got a bit of time yet before they would drop on for the round robins. That is, if they're dropping on time. See, we got two people in here. I don't know who the other one is. I don't know who the other one is besides Lucky 38. Who else is in here? But I'm looking to get a ton of people in here. That's why I pre-schedule these, so, if you're subscribed to my channel, you get notified that, hey, Dave's doing a live stream. Oh, great for you, Lucky 38. Twin boys and a girl. Nice. That's such a beautiful gift right there. Oh, medical courier. Okay. That's pretty popular too. I guess in certain areas. Were you born and raised in Williamsport, or did you just end up in Williamsport, or is that where you're originally from? Now I'm getting an offer from one of the other Walmarts on the other side of North for Sales, West Mifflin, 16 drop off, 54.49, going 29.3 miles. But I don't pick up from that Walmart. So I see we got three in here now. All you got to do is start typing and let me know who you are and where you're from. My name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler on YouTube. I'm a full-fledged YouTube partner. I'm a content creator on YouTube. And Philadelphia, okay. Philadelphia. Been to Philadelphia many times. Best cheesesteaks in the world. Pat's and Geno's. Ton of good places in Philadelphia for cheesesteaks. Pizza too. I'm a pizza fanatic. Love it, love it. I appreciate you coming into my live stream though, Lucky 38. Really do. So anyhow, shout out to Ray and Wendy, Dashing Womble on YouTube. And if you haven't, Ray does a whole different type of videos. He does a lot of lives, long lives. And he does proxy shoots for properties and everything. Him and his wife, Wendy, does. And he's in Kansas City, Missouri. He's been into Lansing, I believe it was. And he does all types of, but he does DoorDash and different videos, or different gig apps too. But we're real gig tubers. We're also called gig tubers. And because we work in the gig economy, and our content creators on YouTube as YouTube partners. But I've been from the Pittsburgh area all my life. Love everything about Pittsburgh, not far from me. And avid sports fan. Penguins, Pirates, Steelers. I'm an avid football. Steelers are during Steelers season, you hear me talk a lot about the Steelers. And so I'm big time. We've got great concerts, great everything. I'm into music. I'm a musician. And great food all over the place. First place Permane Brothers originated at in Smallman Street in Pittsburgh, and there's Permane Brothers all over the place now. But started in Smallman Street in Pittsburgh as a little lunch cart, actually. Guys only had so much time to eat their lunch, So they would pile it all on a sandwich, and you had, instead of the three course or whatever, you had it all in a sandwich. It's a little known fact a lot of people don't know. And I know you got Permane Brothers in Philadelphia because they spread out, but the start of it was here in Pittsburgh. Just slow, slow, slow. Love it when it's busy. Don't like to sit in my hotspot too long. The only reason I am is because I'm doing this live. And usually I'm already gone and everything, and I was hoping we would have been on a run already so that everybody could see what it is that I do. Oh, okay, I see. You moved there when you were 12. All right. Well, something about the place has kept you there. And good thing it did, because now, you're married, and, you got twin boys and a daughter. And um, yeah, so, but I live right over in the next town over, 5 minutes from here, Turtle Creek. And when I was growing up, it was a vibrant, small community, and everybody knew each other. And it's a whole different place now as time goes on. But my wife, she works at Pitt University in Oakland, not too far, right up from Pittsburgh. And I know everybody's heard about Pitt University, Pitt football team, the Pitt Panthers. And but my wife's an accountant, and she works at Pitt University. And we have the University of Pittsburgh Medical Centers down there too. Yeah, you're 3 hours from Pittsburgh. Yeah, about, yeah. But I've been through Williamsport, going to other places before, and very beautiful little place. Very nice community. So I do appreciate you so much, Lucky 38, for coming my way, giving us a chance to meet. And you can reach out to me anytime you'd like. You can drop me any comments on YouTube. You can email me, renegadegighustler2020 at Gmail. And we can talk. Maybe I have you on a live. If you're into that, I can send you a link sometime when I'm doing a live. You can come on the live with me, so people not only see me, but they see you too. And we can collaborate on whatever. If that's your kind of thing, you let me know. Are you on your computer seeing me, or are you on your on your smartphone? Or it's really nothing coming in here. We get that they scrolled it, they sent it back through, recirculated back through the one for the West Mifflin, and all else we got on here is a Sally Beauty Monroeville. It's going 7 miles for $10.69. I don't think so. Okay, I see he left. So anyhow, thanks for coming on, Lucky 38. I appreciate you, and stay with me for everything gig economy related on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. Remember to like and share. I am going to be getting out of here. Okay, we don't have anybody else in here right now, so going to keep the live going for at least about another half hour, just to see if anybody else comes in, stops by to say, hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Anybody? I had all kinds of people waiting yesterday, just couldn't get my video working. Now I scheduled this yesterday, get my video working and everything working right, and now there's nobody in here. There was 20 some people in here at one time, and then it Had a guy in here from Turkey. Yeah. I see we got one in there now. If you could tell me who you are and where you're from. My name is Dave Beckett. Oh, Lucky 38's back. It's all right, Lucky 38. If you got to go, appreciate you. Thanks for coming in. Have a great day. Enjoyed having conversation with you. But if I don't get an 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock here, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go home, do some other things, and get on with my day. We'll keep the live going for as long as we can. Now we got a green screen come up on our. Okay, we're back. Okay, we got about 5 minutes till we see if we're going to get at 12 o'clock. The round robins usually generally drop between the half hour into the quarter hour, depending on the hour. And right now, being it's for a 12 o'clock pickup, it would drop between 11:30 and 11:45. I see people keep popping in and out real quick to see who this is and what's this about. And might not be your cup of tea, but if you stick around for a while, you just might find out that it is. So we got about 4 minutes now to see if anything drops. It's just real slow on the Spark app. And most likely we don't get something, we're going to be getting out of here. And I probably need a break anyhow. So that's, I had pickup yesterday, but then Monday, and I see we got two in here. If you can let me know who you are and where you're from. My name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler. I'm a full-fledged YouTube partner and content creator on YouTube. We've had our live running for 53 minutes and 30 some seconds now. And I'm hoping Dashing Womble heads over. Shout out to Ray and Wendy. How you doing? How you doing? You get a chance, Ray, stop into my live. But eventually, if we don't get any more people in here, then I'll probably end the live. But as long as we got people in here and I keep getting more people in here, we'll stay with the live. I like doing these lives. It's just getting the right amount of people in here. So somewhere along the line, I set this up yesterday, and if you're subscribed to my channel, you would have got notified. But obviously, everybody didn't get the memo. So we got a few minutes to see if anything drops on the Spark app. But I'm anxious to get out of this spot and get moving again. Sitting is not my thing. I didn't get the name Renegade Gig Hustler for nothing, and so I don't fool around. I hustle, and I always got to be doing something. I always got to be. I always got to be doing something. I was for sure I was going to get 11 o'clock, so I'm like really surprised that I didn't. But for sure, if we're not getting to 12 o'clock, I'm going to get out of here. So another minute, we'll find out. They're going to drop. Hopefully, they're dropping on time. We don't have to sit here too long to find out yay or nay whether we are or we're not. All right, let's go, Spark. Let's give me a good Sam's Club here in a good area loaded with tips. We don't got nobody in here, so now we got one in here. If you could tell me who you are, where you're from. My name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler on YouTube. I'm a YouTube partner. I'm a content creator. I've been in the gig economy almost 6 years. So all you got to do is start typing welcome into my live stream. Let me know who you are and where you're from. Just waiting here to see if we can get a 12 o'clock pickup from Sam's Club. And was the first day this week that I did not get an 11 o'clock. I usually always have an 11 o'clock during the week. The first time in a long time that I haven't had 11 o'clock. So looks pretty slow on the Spark app, even though they say the popular offer times are up. And I don't take too much stock in there. And I see we got one person in here in my live stream. So if you could let me know your name and where you're from, I'd appreciate it. All you got to do is type in the chat box and let me know. I got super thanks in there where you can do super thanks. Okay, we're getting one here now, 42.58. 6 drop-offs. I'm going to get out of this spot. I'm going to get out of this spot. Just sent me in one that I would normally do in an area, but I turned it down because I didn't like the payout. And so we're going to see what else comes in. Welcome to my live stream on YouTube. My name is Dave Beckett, Renegade Gig Hustler. I'm a YouTube partner on YouTube. Let me know who you are, where you're from. Did not get an 11 o'clock today pickup. First day in a long time where I didn't get an 11 o'clock pickup. I would have accepted that one that just came in. I just did not like the payout on it. Think somebody can do a little better for all the stuff that they're getting than add a $3 tip. Driving up Monroeville Boulevard now. Let me know who you are, where you're from. What up, what up, what up? I see we got one in here. Let me know who you are, where you're from. So at least I know I'm talking to somebody. Just very slow on the Spark app. Just one of them days where it's just very slow. Just when I thought it was getting better. And what gets me is that they show all these popular offer times that are up really high. And I seem lately to do better when the offer times are low. It's just a fact. So I said I don't take too much stock in what they show on those offer times. But my name is Dave, Renegade Gig Hustler on YouTube. If you vibe with my content, please do consider subscribing. Smash that subscribe button, the like button, and the alert bell. Open up any of the notifications. You will be notified each and every time I drop anything on my YouTube channel. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep the live going for a while just to see who else we get in here. I'm hoping Dashing Womble comes over from his channel. Initially did a live yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. And I had 11 o'clock pickup at Sam's Club, and I was on my way to do all my drops. But I couldn't get the video part of it working for some reason. All I had was the chat. And I couldn't spend a lot of time fooling with it because I had to drive and watch the navigation to all my drops. And so I rescheduled yesterday to do this one. And I had quite a bunch of people in there yesterday, but it didn't work out. Don't have anybody in here now. So I'm going to leave it go for a while, the live stream, and if we don't have anybody in here in the next 15-20 minutes, I'll probably end it. But can't pull in there. I have to go around again. Don't have a parking spot. Unfreaking real. Don't have a parking spot. And I'm not getting anything else on the Spark delivery app. It's one of those days. Come around again, see if I can get a parking spot. We don't have anybody in the live either, so. But we're going to leave the live running for a while. I'm going in here. So, I'm going to have to come back out after and move my Jeep. Don't have anybody in the live. I'll leave the live running for a little bit. Hey, Sammy boy. You're going to be real excited because I came back. Our little Yorkie Sammy. I'm going to pop my Hey, Sam. I'll be right back with you guys. Oh, boy. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sammy boy. I'll be back. I'll be back, Sam. This is him. Yeah, there's Sammy. Oh, there's Sammy. Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Sammy. There's Sam. There's Sammy. Oh, hi, Sammy. There's Sammy. Well, anyhow, guys, we didn't get 11 o'clock pickup, and there was one that I was considering for the 12 o'clock is the only one that came in, but the payout was horrible on it. I just couldn't do it. And we don't have anybody else in the live. I'm probably going to end this live because we just are not getting anybody else in here. We've been on here an hour and 12 minutes. I was thinking or hoping that there would be a ton more in here. There was at one point, but I see we got one in here. If you could tell me who you are and where you're from. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Sam. Hey, good boy.